Amanda Davis, right field, Festus, Missouri.
Teresa DeCosti, center field, St. Charles, Missouri.
Lee McKeever, third base, Hillsborough, Missouri.
Bailey Benefield, pitcher, Pendleton, Indiana.
Morgan Oliver, catcher, Troy, Missouri.
Morgan Brown, second base, O'Fallon, Missouri.
Tara Canala, first base, Plainfield, Illinois.
Jada Gray, shortstop, Kingdom City, Missouri. Mackenzie Holting, pitcher, Winfield, Missouri.
Allie Kraft, left field, Eureka, Missouri.
Alex Link, third base, Hazelwood, Missouri.
Allie Hurd, utility, Vancouver, Canada.
Ashley Davis, second base, Festus, Missouri.
Lindsay Rindelman, outfielder, Scott City, Missouri.
Caitlin Brown, pitcher, Herculaneum, Missouri.
Carly Leeper, catcher, Mocaine, Missouri.
Emmy Blankenship, utility, Sullivan, Missouri.
Kara Montgomery, right field, St. Charles, Missouri.
Erica Burney, first base, St. Genevieve, Missouri.
Allison Geek, manager, Bell, Missouri.
Tony Cook, head coach.
Amber Stanhuff, assistant coach.
Trisha Thompson, assistant coach.
We are Jeffco.
Thanks for being here, everyone. Softball on JCTV, Jefferson College, Mineral Area College today. Thanks for being here. Matt Keeney here with you. Mackenzie Holting, the starting pitcher for the Vikings this afternoon. And we've seen her before, normally pitching the first game of this doubleheader. A quick reschedule. This was supposed to be played at Max Field, but they don't have a tarp and some rain in the area last night. So Jeffco will host the doubleheader today as that's ball one outside. This is Courtney Zwiefel for Mac, followed by Cassie Hayden and Emily Robinson, the first three hitters for the Cardinals this afternoon. Jeffco in the midst of an excellent season, 12-2 overall. Mineral Area is 6-7 overall as there's a strike that catches the outside corner. So it's 2 balls, 1 strike to Zwiefel. And it's even now. Full count. Mackenzie Holting, the pitcher for Jeffco. She's a sophomore. She's pitched 37 innings so far this season. She owns a 2.27 ERA as there's a grounder to second, 1 down. Morgan Oliver had it for Jeffco. 2.27 ERA for Mackenzie Holting, 29 strikeouts in those 37 innings pitched. She's pitched 6 complete games, and she has an excellent record of 5-1. So 1 away for Cassie Hayden. The 1-0. 2-0. Behind the plate today for Jeffco, it's Morgan Oliver, who has some power. At first, Tara Canella. At second, Brown. Jada Gray at short. Alex Link at third. And in the outfield, Allie Kraft in left, Teresa DeCosti in center, and Kara Montgomery in right field. It's a 2-1 count. Here it comes. Foul away. Holting will get a new softball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Nice strike out there. Got her looking. First for Mackenzie Holting this afternoon. That brings in Emily Robinson with 2 down. On deck is Tanae Burrow, the pitcher for Mac. And Holting will be hitting for herself today as well. So a game where both pitchers are hitting, and don't see that all too often down here, at least in the games we broadcast. 0-1. Quickly 0-2. Ball one outside, 1-2. Another strikeout for Holting, her second, a 1-2-3 inning for the Vikings. DeCoste, Montgomery, Brown for the Vikings in just a second. Teresa DeCoste will lead it off for Jeffco. She's hitting .392 this season with 6 runs driven in. She has 9 steals, one of the Viking speedsters.
Let's go, Teresa. Let's go.
Here's the first from Burrow. Outside ball 1. Tanae Burrow 2-5 on the year. Ball 2. And she has a 5.10 ERA. 2-0 the sophomore DeCoste is called for strike 1, 2-1. Ahead in the count. 3-1 is DeCoste. DeCoste with an excellent on-base percentage, .466, as there's a floater which will get down and foul ground. Strike 2, 3-2.
Don't drop the backhand. Drive the ball. Keep the shoulder in and drive it. Drive it down. Let's go. Drive the ball.
Here comes the payoff pitch, and another foul. That will get out of play.
You're drifting, too. You're drifting. Don't drift. Oh, 3-2.
Here comes the 3-2 again. And there's a ground ball. First base side, it's a foul. There's a walk for DeCoste, so leadoff runner is on for Jefferson College. That brings in Kara Montgomery. She's in right today. 8th walk this season for DeCoste. And that hit her. So the first 2 will reach for Jeffco. That puts DeCoste in scoring position. Nobody out still. Here's Morgan Brown. So to start this one off, 2 of the Vikings' best base stealers are on. I mentioned DeCoste has 9 steals. Montgomery leads the team with 11. Morgan Brown has some power. We saw her hit a home run in our last broadcast. That's her only home run so far this year. She has 17 driven in. She's hitting .395, and she's getting on base more than half the time with a .509 on base percentage. High pop up, right side. Might be playable, but no, it falls. So Brown will come on back.
Don't distract the coach. Hey, I'll distract the coach if I'm on. You didn't say
2 balls and 1 strike after the pitch in the dirt. 2 on for the Vikings, nobody out. Brown will take the 2-1 and look at strike 2.
What is it? Alan. That makes me mad. I forgot your name.
2-2 from Burrow.
Oh, yeah, that's much better.
A 2-2 again. Full count.
Let's go 16. Come on, 1-6.
Brown's a sophomore. She's from St. Peter's and Francis Howell High School, and she will ground that to second. They get the out at second base, and that will be the only out they'll get. 1 away. Runners at the corners for Morgan Oliver, the catcher.
Hey, it's time to get into some sin. You've been listening to gibberish. Fixing the interim.
Oliver tied for the team lead in home runs with 3. And she has 18 driven in. There goes the runner. She's safe. So a steal for Morgan Brown. 2 runners in scoring position for Oliver, who has an excellent .465 batting average. And there's a line drive off the bat of Brown. It will score 1 and 2 for Jeffco. The Vikings are on top, 2-0, and Brown will scoot into second with a stand-up double. Or Oliver will, excuse me. So 2 more RBIs for Morgan Oliver, her 18th and 19th on the season. And now it's Alex Link, the third baseman.
I made sure I got Molly's with me. It's in the truck. I'm gonna put mine in the truck.
1-1 here on Link. Link's hitting .419. She's got 3 long balls, and she's driven in 7. And she's ahead in the count. And there's a fly ball, and it will get down. Oliver rounding third. Oliver will score. It's 3-0 Vikings. Link will stay at first. Another great start for Jeffco. Still just 1 out. Tara Canella will be the hitter, the first baseman. Canella, 286 hitter. 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. It's 1-0. Two and 0. Canella is a freshman from Joliet, Illinois. She's ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. It's turned into a nice day. A little chilly, but the clouds have gone away. Sun's out. The field conditions, quite frankly, are excellent here considering the rain we had last night. And when you walk around the field, it's really soupy out there. A lot of mud, a lot of puddles. So the tarp here, as well as Tony Cook's grounds work, has helped this field be ready for the game today. And there's another hit. So runners at the corners for Allie Kraft. So Link getting to third on that play. and there was strike one. Kraft swings and hits a ball that gets down in the outfield. Another run for Jeffco. 4-0. Every runner's reached so far. The only out coming on the fielder's choice when Kara Montgomery was out at second. Now there's a ground ball to second. They'll get one at second base. But that's it. So 2 down for Jada Gray, the shortstop, the 9th place hitter.
Let's go, Jada.
And that was Mackenzie Holting who was just up at the plate, and then Gray lays down a bunt, but it rolls foul.
8-4-4.
Gray's hitting .448. She swings and misses there, 0-2.
Check now, Jada.
One and 2. Jada Gray's a freshman from Kingdom City, Missouri. And she'll send a grounder, handled by the third baseman. And they'll get the out, but the Vikings score 4 and lead Mac 4-0. Holting back for her second inning of work. Burrow, the pitcher, will hit for the Cardinals. Burrow has 1 homer, 10 RBIs. She's hitting .361. Sharp foul off the fence. After Burrow, Morgan Reynolds and Shayla Jansen. That just missed. 1-1. One and 2. Burrow's a sophomore, one of few sophomores on this MAC team. It's mostly freshmen this season. She's from Florissant, went to McClure North. It's 2-2. The 2-2 fouled away. Holting has 2 strikeouts so far. She struck out the final 2. Cardinals in the first. 1 looking, 1 swinging. That was Hayden looking, Robinson swinging. And she's ready for the 2-2. Full count.
Come on, Mac, you got this.
Holting looks in. She's ready to go. Got her. Strikeout number 3.
Nice job, Mac.
1 out for Reynolds, second baseman. Ball 1 low and away. Similar location. That time it's called for a strike. 1-1. There's a pop-up. And calling off the shortstop is Brown. 2 away. So Shayla Johnson will hit with 2 outs, the shortstop. Strike at the knees. Ball 1, 1-1. Two and 1 outside. If Jansen can reach, it would be Michaela Martin next. That one skips over the plate. 3 balls, 1 strike. Three and 2. It was a hot shot, foul. So 3 and 2. 2 Jansen, 2 away. Holting delivers. Another foul. Holting set, lines and delivers. And again, a foul ball, right side. Waiting for another softball after a few fouls out of play. And with the conditions outside the field, they may need to wipe those off before getting them back to the pitcher. There it is.
Right back, right here, win the battle.
And a walk, first base runner for Mac. Good at bat from Shayla Jansen. And it is Michaela Martin now. 1 on, 2 out. Strike 1 on the outer half. One and 1. Vikings have a lot more home games coming up. Monday, March 30th, Maple Woods will be here for a 1 o'clock doubleheader start, so an hour earlier than normal that day. That's foul, 1 and 2. And then we'll hit April. North Central here on April 1st, a 2 o'clock doubleheader. April 7th, the Mineral Area is scheduled to be back here. We'll see if maybe they switch that up and play that on the road instead. Since we have today's reschedule, we'll have to see about that. Currently, though, that's on the schedule for a 2 o'clock doubleheader on the 7th. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And then on the 9th, Three Rivers will be here at 2 o'clock. So a lot of conference matchups coming up. You can find the full schedule online at jeffco.edu/athletics. That one was close. The Jeffco fans wanted the call. And another foul. So it remains 3 balls, 2 strikes to Martin. Jansen on first after the walk. The inning began with Burrows striking out and then Reynolds popping out to second. And then the walk. And now a 3-2 count to Martin. And another strikeout. Number 4 for Mackenzie Holting. So Mac gets a base runner, but that's it. Vikings lead it 4-0. We're already back to the top of the order. Teresa DeCoste, and she'll be on base again. It gets past the left fielder. DeCoste's into second. So Teresa DeCoste again on base. She walked and scored in the first. Ball one inside to Montgomery. She was hit by the pitch in the first inning. Vikings scored 4. Then it's 4-0. That's foul. There's a grounder. It's handled by the second baseman, and they'll throw over, and it gets away. And DeCoste will come on home and score the Vikings' 5th run. Not sure the rationale for throwing that ball, but Mac made the decision. It got away, and it hurt him. So here's Morgan Brown. She scored in the first. And that's strike one. She went around, says the ump. She got on a fielder's choice and stole a base. And then scored on that Morgan Oliver double. There's a grounder to short. 2 gone. Morgan Oliver, just mentioned her double. She also scored one of the Vikings' 5 runs in the first inning. Strike one. One and one. So that double got the Vikings on top 2-0, and a couple of RBIs there for Oliver, adding to her total. And sharply hit the short, mishandled. Oliver will be safe. Well hit, just off the glove of the shortstop, and took a little bounce away from her, from Jansen there. So 1 on and 2 out for Alex Link, who singled and scored in the first. Two and 0. Canella on deck. 2 and 1. Link swings and sends a fly ball out to left, and it's down. Ricochets off the wall. Oliver coming into third. She'll stay there. Link into second. So a double for Alex Link. She's 2 for 2. And now Tara Canella has a chance to add a run or 2 or 3 for Jeffco. There are 2 outs. Here's the 1-0. And there's a fly ball from Canella, and it's down. Oliver will score. 6-0 Jeffco. Link moved up the third, so runners at the corners with 2 away for Allie Kraft, who's 1 for 1 with a single. That's high and tight for ball one. So the Vikings have another great offense this year, and we're seeing it right here today in action. Strike one on the outside corner, 1-1. When you read up and down the lineup, I've been giving some of the averages at the start of play, and certainly as that one is looped. And everyone's safe, and another run for Jeffco. Link comes in to score. Canella's at second. So a little blooper gets Kraft to first and another run, 7-0. I was going to say, typically at this level in this sport, you commonly see a lot of 400 hitters. But the Vikings lineup is just chock full of them so far this season. So Mineral Area will talk things over with Tanae Burrow after more trouble for Matt. Excuse me. Much of this damage coming with 2 outs. DeCoste did score to lead off the inning after getting on with a single, but then a couple of ground outs, and the Vikings went on to score 2 more. And here's Mackenzie Holting. She had a fielder's choice in the first.
Come on, Mac, just like the last time.
It's 0-1.
Rip it, duo.
That was high. It was actually 0-2, excuse me. Now it's 1-2. He fouls it off. Canella at second, Kraft at first, 2 down. A 1-2 count here to the pitcher, Mackenzie Holting. And a hot shot is fair. One will score for the Vikings. Here comes a second. She's in there easily, and Mackenzie Holting into third with a triple and 2 RBIs. Canella scored, and Kraft scored on that. So the Vikings, yet again, have batted around here in the second. They did it in the first, and Jada Gray, the 9th place hitter, is up again. She's 0 for 1 with a ground out. It's 1-1. And now the score is 9-0. Jefferson College. Popped up. Shortstop calls for it. She's got it, but the Vikings add a few more and lead it 9-0. Alex Adams, the first baseman, leads it off for Mineral Area. Vikings have blown this one wide open early, already leading 9-0.
I thought she had Larry all under control. The league does.
There's a grounder to third. Link has it. 1 away.
He does. I let him. That's kind of like my house. My husband wears.
That brings in the 9th place hitter, Courtney Ralston. She's at third today for the Cardinals. Ball 1 outside. Big cut, strike 1. 1-1. Holting has 4 strikeouts The only base runner was a walk to Shayla Jansen in the second. 1-2. Strikeout number 5 for Holting. And that will bring us back to the top of the lineup with 2 outs. Courtney Zwiefel, who's 0 for 1 with a ground out. Strike 1. Zwiefel's from Union, Missouri. Went to Union High.
Okay, were you talking?
Ball 1 inside. 1-1. There's a hit. First hit of the afternoon for Mineral area. So, runner on first with 2 outs for Cassie Hayden, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
No, but I need to get my certification.
Fouled away.
Well, technically, grandfathered in because of the new regulations that come in, but I think it's only my certification.
We'll throw back down to first, but she's back. Here comes the 1-1. 1 and 2. It's 2 away. Zwiefel on first after a single. Check swing, fouled away. Here's the 1-2 to Hayden. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Emily Robinson on deck. Full count, inside.
Come on, 3-2. Come on, 2-0 right here.
Here comes the 3-2. It's grounded just past Holting, and Brown dives and can't get to it. So we'll have 2 on with 2 out for Robinson. A couple of back-to-back singles for Mineral area.
Come on, Max, early now. Good ball here, good ball.
Robinson is 0 for 1. She struck out swinging last time up. Dribbler foul. There's a called strike on the outside. 0-2. So Adams began the inning with a ground out. Ralston struck out. That's popped way high and foul out of play. Zwiefel singled and Hayden singled. So a couple of 2 out hits has Mack threatening. But Holting is ahead in the count. We're waiting for another ball. She's got it. She's ahead 0-2 here to Robinson.
Oh, it never
1 and 2.
Ball 2.
Drucker out. So Matt gets a few base runners on, but they leave 2 stranded. Vikings with a commanding 9-0 lead. For the 3rd consecutive half inning, Teresa DeCosti leads it off for Jeffco. She's 1 for 1 with a walk, and she's scored 2 runs. That was strike 1. And she will ground it to second. And DeCosti retired for the first time today. So 1 out for Kara Montgomery. She was hit by the pitch in the first, and she grounded out in the second. There's strike 1. High, ball 1.
No. Okay, this is linked to my,
Right to the shortstop and off her glove, can't make the catch. So Montgomery on first.
No, this
In steps Morgan Brown, the second baseman. She reached on a fielder's choice and she grounded out.
this is linked directly to my phone.
Looks like she may have fouled that off her foot. Walk it off.
Just now. Now also see 73.
There's 1 out. Montgomery on first after the error.
No range, no. This is what's the St. Louis? West of St. Louis. We're supposed to have.
No.
They didn't say what
Oh, it's supposed to be cold.
Brown showing bunt, pulls it back, and looks at ball number 2. 2 and 1. Way outside, 3 and 1. Kara Montgomery's certainly a threat to steal. She leads the team with 11 steals. And Brown throws her bat, but it was a called strike. So she will have to get back in there with a 3-2 count and 1 out. Showing that bunt, but pulling back. And that time she'll get the walk. Second walk issued by Burrow. Now Morgan Oliver, who's 2 for 2 with a couple of runs scored. And a couple of RBIs. Oliver, high fly ball, right center. It's a long one. It's down at the wall. 1 more will score for the Vikings. Morgan Brown also will come around to make it 11-0. And Oliver with another double and 2 more driven in. 4 on the day. And there's a foul quickly from Link, who's 2 for 2. Single and a double, 2 runs scored. One and 1. So Oliver, 3 for 3. She's out there at second. Doubled and drove in 2 in the first inning. She singled in the second. As there's strike 2, 1 and 2. And then, of course, we just saw her with the 2 RBI double just a few moments ago. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here to Link. Tara Canella, the first baseman, is on deck. High pop-up on the infield. 2 away. So now it's Canella, who has a couple of singles herself. And she'll hit with 2 outs. That was ball 1. Canella is ahead 2-0. Make that 3-0. And a walk. And Oliver able to advance to third after the ball got away from the catcher. Third walk issued by Tanae Burrow. This is the second this inning, and that's high to Kraft. Kraft also is 2 for 2. Singled in the first and in the second as well. 2 balls and no strikes. So runners at the corners, 2 outs, and now a 3-0 count to Allie Kraft, the Vikings left fielder. Strike 1. 3-1. A grounder off the bat of Kraft. And they will get the 3rd out, but the Vikings add even more and now lead it 11-0 over Mineral Area. The pitcher, Tanae Burrow, will lead it off for the Cardinals, and she's 0 for 1. Strikeout in the second. Mackenzie Holting, yet to allow any runs. She struck out 6. And there's a fly ball off the bat of Burrow. Kara Montgomery has to back up. It's off her glove. And Burrow will stay right at first base. She's on to lead off the 4th. It was hit well. Montgomery had to turn around to try to make a play and wasn't able to do it. So now it's Reynolds, who's 0 for 1, and there's a pop-up. And that will land, but they should have plenty of time and infield fly, likely called anyway. We'll see, but 1 out. So Reynolds at first with 1 away for Jansen, the shortstop, who walked last time up. Out of play. Line inside, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Come on, 2-0, settle in out there.
3-1. 3-2. After after Holting catches the outside corner. Michaela Martin on deck. There's a slow roller. Canella will tag her out for out number 2. So 2 outs for Martin. She's 0 for 1, struck out looking in the second inning.
Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick.
1-1.
Hey, don't overthink it. See ball, hit ball. Let's go. Come on. Head down, line drive.
Reynolds did advance to second on the ground out from Jansen. And there's a bouncer to Morgan Brown, and that will do it. So the Cardinals leave a base runner stranded. Vikings will be back at the plate in a second. Bottom of the 4th. Vikings lead by 11. Holting, the pitcher, will lead it off. She ducks out of the way of ball 1. Holting drove in a couple with that triple. Back into second. A line drive just fair down the first base line. She's ahead here 2-0. 2-1. Grounder to first, ricochets off the first baseman's glove. She has to dive, and she makes the play, 1 away. Alex Adams over there at first for Mack. Nice job to recover and get the out. Now it's Jada Gray, who's 0 for 2, and she grounds it to second on the first pitch, and she is retired.
6 for 2. 6 for 2.
So 2 quick outs for Teresa DeCosti. DeCosti walked in the first, singled in the second, grounded out in the third. Already her 4th at bat.
Come on, Ruth. Face it here. Right away.
And actually, we've had DeCosti replaced here in the lineup with the big lead. Tony Cook may be getting some new players into the lineup. It's number 6, Lindsay Rindelman, a sophomore from Scott City, Missouri. And she's ahead 2-1 with 2 outs. And there is a pop fly, shallow left, and the shortstop Jansen can't get to it. Into second with a 2-out hit. Rindelman.
Let's go, man.
10 for 25.
Come on, man. Let's go, babe.
And another substitution. So instead of Kara Montgomery, it will be Amanda Davis, a sophomore from Festus.
Relax in the box.
Come on, man. A little hit here. Better watch.
Rindelman will stay at second. Davis waves at it. Strike 2.
Come on, man. Don't blow your head.
Now it's strike 2, excuse me. So 1 and 2 here to Amanda Davis. And she stays alive.
Head through, babe.
And there's a strikeout.
Inside and high.
Vikings lead it 11-0. Top of the 5th. Huge lead for the Vikings, so we'll have a new pitcher. Head coach Tony Cook going to save Mackenzie Holting's arm a bit. He's brought in Katie Brown. She's a freshman from Barnhart and Herculaneum High School. Mackenzie Holting actually stays in the game, though. She will be at first base, at the moment at least. And several new Vikings out on the field after this big lead. Tony Cook giving some of his starters a rest. It's 2-0 to Alex Adams, the first baseman. And she'll send a pop fly left side, foul ground out of play. Two and two, foul ball. So Ashley Davis will now play second, replacing Morgan Brown. Full count. Lee McKeever is in at third, taking over for Alex Link.
Come on, Kate.
Little pop up in foul territory, and it will find the field. Jada Gray still out at short, so she occupies the same position, and Morgan Brown also still catching. A few changes in the outfield as well. Here comes the 3-2 from Brown, and there's a walk. So Adams is on. Courtney Ralston now, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
Come on, baby.
Ball one, way outside.
Come on, Katie, get your bat.
Ball too high. Good crowd on hand today, considering the short notice for the home game. 3-0. Mentioned a few of the upcoming home games a little while back, and you can find all of those online at jeffco.edu. And if you can, it's a good time to come out, watch the Vikings, enjoy some nice weather as we have another walk. Hopefully we'll get some more of that nice weather coming up here in April. So back-to-back walks issued by Katie Brown. And now Courtney Zwiefel, who's 1 for 2, will come up to bat.
Come on, Brown.
Come on, Katie, watch him release.
1-1. Two balls, one strike.
Come on, Kate. There you go.
And there's a strike. It was tipped. So that makes it 2-2. 2 on, nobody out. Top of the 5th inning. Vikings with a nice 11-0 lead. Fly ball right side. It's foul and out of play.
Oh,
3-2. We'll do it again.
Battle, Katie. No ones.
Come on, Katie.
Roll 3-2.
Come on, get them back.
And another walk. So 3 straight walks to begin the inning. Bases are loaded, nobody out. Cassie Hayden will be the hitter. She's 1 for 2. And caught immediately by the third baseman, McKeever. 1 out. A big out at that. So Emily Robinson will hit with 1 out and the bases still loaded. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And a grounder right back to the pitcher, Brown. They'll get the out at first, at home, excuse me, but the runner is safe at first. Still, though, they get the force play, still no runs across the plate, and after 3 walks to lead off the inning and a bases-loaded situation with no one out, the Vikings have gotten 2 outs. And now, Tanae Burrow will hit.
All right, Katie, one more now.
And that will get down and score the first run of the day for the Cardinals, and the second as well. So it's 11-2. A couple of RBIs for the pitcher, Tanae Burrow.
Come on, ladies.
And now it's Morgan Reynolds who looks at strike 1. One and 1. Foul back, 1-2.
Right here, right now.
Come on, Katie, one more.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Reynolds. She popped out in the second and reached on a fielder's choice in the fourth. And there's a swing and a miss and a strikeout. So Katie Brown does a good job to minimize the damage after walking the first 3 to load the bases with no one out. And the Vikings win at 11-2 after the mercy rule comes into play. Jeffco improves to 13-2 overall. Thanks so much for being here, everyone. We'll see you later on JCTV.